is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
I gotta tell you, it's the best part about going to this segment every week,
What's
or
that?
at least twice a week, is watching Omar prepare for the segment seconds before he gets on the air. Because I know Sean and I are going, all right, wait a minute, he's adjusting, he's fixing his hair. Wait a minute, I'm not seeing anything right now. There's a wall. There's this, that. And then all of a sudden, let's go to the EJDconstruction.com, and there he is, like coming in and with the locks flowing and ready.
Listen,
to go.
you're guilty on the hair adjustments, but you got to understand it's so hard because I'm here at practice in the facility, and there's nowhere. Like last week, I was in the staircase because somebody was in the interview room, and the NFL Network room was locked. So today I'm in the NFL Network room, which is my preferred choice. So, it's
you kicked out Andrew Siciliano. Did you drag him out by the ears?
It's actually this is Cam Wolf's room, basically.
Oh, Cam Wolf. Okay.
Yes, this is his home base. So this is really his domain here. Fancy. Let me show you the fancy digs. Here, the TV's off, so it usually flashes NFL Network. That's their little monitor thing. But we got to do what we got to do in this situation.
No, I got you. All right,
and we got some hot stuff to talk about.
Yeah. What do we got? What do we got going on? OBJ coming in?
Listen, there was a 7-second pause of consideration.
We played your video.
And there was a yes said 3 times. It would be business-wise, and nobody knows what the contract looks like. It would be business-wise a smart thing to claim Odell Beckham if you're in position to. Can we talk about these acorns that we pick up? He's out there on the waiver wire. They're adjusting his contract. It's not going to be a substantial hit. Supposedly, we got to see what the contract is because
they paid the bonus. You know that, so it won't be as bad because you don't pay the bonus, as you know. So and it's straight up salary, so that means you can cut them at any time.
Yeah, not only that, but I don't know what the situation is for future years. But having Odell, let's be real about it. Devontae Parker regressed with a hamstring injury. That doesn't seem like it's going away anytime soon. What we're left with is Jalen Waddle, who is this year's version of Devon Bess. And Mac Hollins.
Damn, you called them crazy too. On top of that,
I did not. Let's not do that to Devon Bess.
That's just not nice.
Listen, I have a respect for Devon Bess. He went through some hard times, man. He went through some hard times, as a lot of NFL players go through.
I know, but you just called the other guy like he was out of his mind, just like that poor kid unfortunately went out of his mind.
No, I'm just saying in terms of a slot possession receiver.
I know I'm messing,
which is just mind blowing.
By the way, let me help you out here on this. He's got a salary of $13.7 next year and the following year. He has roster bonuses of $1 million and workout bonuses of $250,000. So that would be his hit. It has it as $50 million to cap it, but that's figured in with the bonuses from prior years from the Browns.
But what I find interesting,
they wouldn't be responsible for that.
I need to know what the restructures of the contract. What do they mean for future years in terms of the hit? Like I haven't seen anything like that, and a lot of times.
Oh no, but wait a minute. Oh, he's not going to restructure the salary won't get restructured. It's probably they're probably
no, but in terms of the cap hit,
they're probably negotiating the money of the bonus, how much he gets, how much he doesn't. That's probably what they're negotiating. I don't think they touch the salary.
Okay,
I think the salary stays there, so you're inheriting a $13.7 million, actually 14.7, $15 million. You're at.
But if you change money to I don't know if the specifics of this, but if you change money to a bonus, it probably evens out and doesn't impact your future cap hit. But a lot of times when you change base salary to bonuses, it impacts future years' monies. Now, I don't know what Odell's motivation would be to actually restructure his contract. I'd be like, just cut me.
Right.
Or, but hey, if he did, and that's another thing. Why would Odell want to be claimed? Number one. So
Well,
if,
no, because he can't. No, nobody's going to give him 15 million next year.
he's not
So
guaranteed, it's not guaranteed. So you could just claim him and keep it moving.
right, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
And you could claim him and keep it moving. And right now the Dolphins are.
But if you claim him and he plays well and he actually stays healthy, then you won't let him go and you'll pay the 15 million. Is what I'm saying.
I agree. 13 million, but yes, cap hit is not.
No, it's 13.7 with $1 million and 1.25 of bonuses. So it ends up being 15 million.
Okay, all right, my bad. So it's totally $15 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, but here's the thing: you're a desperate team. This is a desperate move if you do it, and I don't know.
But it's another injury-prone guy, doggy, that you can't count on, Omar.
You act like they got something they can count on right now. If you are trying to give Tua a legitimate chance, and let's just be real about it. Okay, this is a 9-game audition, and say whatever you want about Tua. We're both fans of Tua. The reality is this is a 9-game audition because
I think he's done. I think he's done, but whatever.
The minute I can't say that because even though it's not leading to, the reviews are not good. And it's not just the reviews these are the private reviews I'm getting. It's just not good. And it's heartbreaking, but we need to move past that. He has a 9-game, and I wrote a column in the Sun Sentinel. Do not feel sorry for Tua. He suffered a potential career-ending hip injury. There were teams that were out there that said, he isn't on our board. There were teams that were out there that said, hey, that arm is a problem. And the Dolphins did it despite that. And I supported them doing it. I endorsed them doing it. I wanted them to do it. It just has not panned out for anybody involved. It was I hate to say bad move, but not the best of decisions. Okay? Too much risk associated, which is why you generally don't make those moves. And I will say this, and keep in mind, I love Tua. I love what he represents. I love the potential that he has. But the very first practice I watched him, I was like, ooh, that arm. Don't like. And I said, okay, it's the hip injury. Let's excuse it as the hip injury. Then we have the thumb issue. It's like the arm is baseline NFL caliber arm. It's Chad Pennington at the end of the career. And then we had the thumb injury. That made it worse. Now we have the hip injury, where he's been not the hip injury, the rib injury, and it's been okay, but it's not good. And he has a chance to show you that it's good. I'm sorry, despite what Dolphin fans want to think about why he doesn't throw deep balls, like they're not calling it because I'm not sure he could throw for 40 yards. And
he just threw to Gesicki 40 yards.
Yes, I'm saying. Okay,
beautiful touch on that 40-yard pass.
Oh, anything with touch is beautiful. Anything with touch is beautiful.
It's 40 yards touch, bro. That's impressive. Coming out of a scramble.
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I want to see him play and give him as much weaponry and as good of an offensive line as you can, and let's see where it stacks up. Not to say that his coaching is helping him, not to say the offensive line is helping him, not to say that the running game is helping him, not to say that these injury decimated receivers are helping him.
Coaching does not help at all.
I said that. That's the first thing I said.
Nothing. They don't help the kid at all. They don't move him around.
Yeah,
they tell the defense, hey, our guy's going to be right here for every down. Come on out. Here's the drive-through. Have your burger. Smash the kid and move on.
Yeah, and
it's like people smashing the like button here is how they smash Tua and behind that line.
And you know what's sad? Teams are just blitz and blitz and blitz, and they don't make them pay. And why?
You tell me. You tell me, why are they so poorly coached that they can't take advantage of that?
I haven't seen
Tell me.
I haven't seen Tua throw a deep pass since the first week of practice.
You don't have a lot of time to throw deep balls.
That's fair.
You're going to take a chance. You already busted his ribs on a 3-step drop. So I'm serious. And so no, let's just give him let's give the DNs a more direct shot at his ass by dropping him 5 or 7, and he's got to wait for that long play to develop. And then before you know it, you don't have a quarterback anymore because he's going to get smashed.
No,
it's just listen, you want to throw deep? Effing roll him out, dude.
I agree.
So that way, as you roll him out, you're buying the time. He plants, stops, and boom, and unloads, and you got a deep ball. And you can do it with Parker. You can do it with Preston. You can do it
Can't do it with Parker this week.
Well, okay, but what I'm saying is, go get your jump ball guy and just throw it down there, bro. Just do that. But they don't even do that. This coaching staff is so freaking horrible, dude. It's not even funny, man. It's a remedial staff. I mean, think about this. Think about Tua's coaching staff in Alabama. And think about what he has here. Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Like, there's no comparison. Sarkisian or this?
Maybe Sarkisian. Maybe Sarkisian needs to be the offensive coordinator. I can't. Like, I don't know what the answer is. And anyway,
Lane Kiffin or this, right? I mean, you wouldn't take Lane Kiffin as your offensive coordinator over this?
Lane Kiffin ain't leaving Mississippi State.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about reality. I'm just saying in general, this is what Alabama has at their offensive coordinator position.
This is bad.
They have people that know what the hell they're doing.
And it's not just the coordinators. It's a lot of the position coaches are probably a level higher than they should be. And listen, Brian Flores made this coaching staff. So there's only one person that should be taking accountability for it or so, and he is. So the question is, can he fix it? And I don't know. We'll see.
I've seen this story before. You come back on the hot seat, you're desperate, yada yada yada.
We've seen it before.
Yeah, and it's
but I will say this. I will say this.
It was Chad that mentioned yesterday. You're going to have to give him a 2-year extension.
Yes.
Then
give who a 2-year extension?
Flores.
No.
He's
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody gets an extension.
But Shad, I get that. I get what you're saying. But Shad is 1,000% right. That if you're going to try to get a damn veteran in here, coach,
I give him a 2-year guarantee contract, and if Flores is fired, you walk away with your money. No questions asked.
But you have to give him an extension so that
I'm not giving Flores an extension.
Stephen Ross is.
If Steve Ross gives Flores or Greer, it's always the kiss of death. If Steve Ross gives Flores or Greer an extension, he should fire himself as owner. Like, I have always been a staunch supporter of Steve Ross, and I get it. That's probably
he means well. He means well, but he just
that would be the colossal definition of dumb. Now, bringing them back, both of them, which I know he's going to do unless this team absolutely flatlines, and I think a loss to Houston could lead to that flatlining. But bringing them both back would be the junior definition of dumb. Because you're going to Chris Greer, he had everything in his kitchen that he could have possibly wanted to make a good meal. And he made some undercooked potatoes and an overcooked salmon.
Ooh, that's nasty.
I'm describing my dinner from last night, but it's not fair. My wife did not have the utilization of all of our kitchen accoutrements. So don't let this pass beyond this conversation.
That's all right. It's all good.
You did not hear that. Yes,
never find out.
I swear I will stab whoever shares this with her. But like, you can't you can't do it this bad and then get an opportunity to do it over again. I'm sorry. Like, this is bad. Like, how many quarterbacks are you going to get to pick if you're Chris Greer? 3?
Yeah. I mean, before we didn't pick multiple quarterbacks because we kept the same one around for years. So, but before that, it was always easily 3 quarterbacks in a couple of years. I mean, we have had like 20-something quarterbacks since Marino. So
John Beck, Chad
you
Henne,
do the math. It was normally
White.
we've picked lots. Every regime has had actually several quarterbacks, pretty much.
Man, you shouldn't get to pick more than 2, and this is the second. Like, I'm a firm believer in that. Like, you shouldn't get to pick 3. Now, in the offseason, if we can get Aaron Rodgers, I'll allow it. Like, if you pull the trigger on the Deshaun Watson trade and, the 22 civil suits and for sexual assault and misconduct go away, I'll allow it. But, like, I'm sorry. Like, trusting you to draft the quarterback? Like, have you seen your body of work?
Well, I got to tell you, word has it that Adam Shaheen wants Aaron Rodgers badly here. Just saying.
Like, why is Adam Shaheen matter? I'm missing this one.
Not anti-vaxxer.
Man, come on.
Hey, it's not my fault you were slow on the joke, bro. Okay?
Bro, like, listen.
That's your fault, not mine, okay? Plenty of people on the chat board picked up on that and said,
there are so many people who do not believe in the vaccine that are here, that are on this team, that took it just for the sake of convenience. You could have just took one Johnson & Johnson shot. Hell,
one of my best friends covers the team locally, and he's a cameraman, and he is an anti-vaxxer. And the only reason he got the vaccine was because the NFL told him, oh, you want to cover the NFL? If you're not vaccinated, you're not covering the NFL. And if he wants to make money, he's got to cover the NFL. So if he's got to cover the NFL, he's got to get the vaccine.
I don't know. I'm not a big vaccine person, but I took it because they said it would benefit my daughter. But the booster, man, you got to be out your mind. You took the booster?
Hails to I got 5 stents in my heart, bro.
Okay.
You think I'm going to screw around with this?
You're right.
Oh, dude. Listen, I got a buddy of mine that he and his family just went to the Dominican Republic. They all got vaccinated. He is vaccinated and also already had COVID. The rest of the family did not, but they all got vaccinated. They all got COVID in the Dominican Republic and came back, and they all recovered super nicely. He goes, man, that vaccine worked beautiful, and he's an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
So it convinced him when he saw his wife get COVID and recover and not go through the things that he went through. He was like, wow, dude, the vaccine works. And I go, of course it works, dude. We've been doing it for 100 years. We've been doing it for all other things. This is just another virus that we got to fight. And there'll be another one, and we're going to have to get a vaccine for that. Yeah. I hope it's 50 years from now when I'm dead and gone, but it'll happen again sometime.
Yeah. I mean,
as long as Asians play with animals, we will continue to have viruses. Okay?
Wow.
I'm sorry, dude. Swine flu, now this. No, man, dude, animals and people don't mix. We got to stop with this already, bro. I'm just saying, I got to be honest. That's what happens. You got to stop with the mixing of humans and animals, man. That don't fly.
We've been eating animals. Who are you to judge what the Chinese eat? Why should you be able to, if they want to eat bat, that's culturally what they eat, right?
I'm down on they cook dogs, dude. They're done with me. Dogs aren't food, bro. Dogs aren't
food to you because culturally you consider them a pet.
No, those are angels of the Lord. You don't cook dogs, okay? The only guy that cooks dogs is Henry Ruggs.
I missed that one too. What?
He just killed a woman and her dog. They fried in the damn car.
Oh my
dude.
God!
What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you? How slow are you today? Everything is going right over your head,
bro. That's a bad joke. I know I'm laughing now, but it's like, no.
Oh, so it's so bad, but you're laughing.
No,
It's so bad, but you're laughing.
man, that woman cooked in that car, man. No.
Yeah, that son of a bitch needs to serve 50 years in jail. He needs to cook in jail. Did you watch that video? His girlfriend's hugging, hey, can somebody help him? And there's the car behind her in flames with that woman and that dog fried in there. Who the hell's helping them, dude? You know, it's like, I don't give a crap about Henry Ruggs and his girlfriend. Look what you did, man. You fried a woman.
And I don't want to like sit here and get on a podium and pontificate on the morality of or the decision making, because all of it is dumb. But you're inebriated. You've been drinking. Why the hell? Not why are you driving? Because that's, it is what it is. People do drunk driving all the time. Why are you doing 150
in a residential area? It's a residential area. Oh, you got to go look at the video. It's residential. There's a dude over his house on the wall filming everything because they're right in front.
They do not have they don't. Are you serious? They have video of him driving 150?
No, they don't have any video of him crashing, but they have the video right after the crash.
Yeah.
With the car on fire and him and his girlfriend there. And there's a person that's filming from the fence of their home because they made that crash right in front of their home.
Honestly, my neighborhood apparently seems to be some sort of drag strip because there's so I don't know why these guys use residential neighborhoods for this kind of stuff. Like there are straightaways and you see people doing the donut circles. I'm like, why is my neighborhood that neighborhood? But I guess
you got a certain amount of streets without a stop sign. All right, there we go. We got a track. I mean, that's kind of
no. Apparently, my street, my neighbor told me they used to race Ferraris on my street, and I'm thinking to myself like, why the hell would you race a Ferrari on a street?
People are stupid.
Think about how many people you could injure. And I get it. My neighborhood.
Look at Ruggs. He's doing 157 in a residential area, and then that car comes up on him and he hits the brakes, but you're at 157. You're covering so much ground. By the time he hit her, it was 127, and that car exploded, dude. I mean, I have no sympathy for Henry Ruggs. None, bro. None. You assassinated a woman and her dog, bro. That is just, I mean, it's terrible, man. Just terrible. It really is. I hope people I hope people learn from this. If there's anybody out there that has a drinking issue, please, man, stay away from the damn wheel. And it's so easy to call an Uber and a Lyft or AAA. It's the easiest thing in the world, bro. Man, I just don't get that. I really don't. All right, so let's get away from the dark side of the NFL with some of that ugliness going on. Then they just had another Raider player also, by the way, in a DUI mess about some woman or something like that. Yeah, another player. I just saw that.
Week?
I think it's an older case, but it's like it just came up now.
And that's the thing. You know what I thought about when all this stuff was happening in Vegas? I've always heard the same thing about Miami. Like, you have to put a certain player into this market because of how difficult this market is. And I hear that from people inside organizations.
That makes sense.
And like, you got to, two is that kind of person, but goodness gracious, it's, it's disappointing. It's disappointing.
So there might be a guy that parties a lot, and maybe you want to draft him in Green Bay or Indianapolis. You don't want to draft him in Miami, New York, or Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just one of those kind of things that if you live in one of those kind of cities,
yeah,
and that guy has that kind of a reputation, you got to go, well, wait a minute, man, is our environment good for this guy? And by the way, let's bring it full circle. Odell Beckham, South Beach. I mean, I know he doesn't know how to dress on a boat, but still, I mean, it's still South Beach. You didn't get it either. God bless. He came down with his receivers during the break of the playoff.
I remember that. Okay.
They were on a boat, and the idiots were all in jeans and stuff. And it's like,
oh, yeah, but they got on a private jet, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
you're in
Yes.
South Beach. Let's go. Dress
I
for
don't
the
think
show.
they planned to get on a yacht, but you're right. Okay, I got you. I
They
remember
look
that
like they
picture.
were in New York on a boat. Like, come on, dude. You're in South Beach. Let's go. You got the cash, bro. Bring the goods. Let's go. You got to look styling if you're going to be in South Beach.
That was a 1 day trip
Yeah.
on the day off that they took a charter jet and they didn't pack properly. Come on, you judging them? They're living their life,
Oh yeah,
bro.
no, I'm judging them totally. You go to a store and pick up a couple of.
They probably didn't have time to go to a store. They probably showed up here after a game. They did. They showed up here after a game, went to live that night, and the next day was on a yacht.
Yeah,
come on,
exactly.
when you shopping?
And then the day after that, they dropped every football in sight. No, you're right. You're right.
Absolutely, yes, that is correct. Yes, I'm sure. Here's the thing: if they claim, because come on, Odell is a malcontent wherever he goes.
Right.
If Flores claimed him, which would be like, and the Lions have first. The Lions, come on, like Dan Campbell. I mean, I don't know, like. Do you really want to claim the biggest malcontent in the NFL?
Hold on a second. If Matt Millen was still there, they'd claim him because that's his claim to fame. Draft every receiver, claim every receiver. So, that would have been, but I don't know what
the question I posed to you. Here, let's flip this to football. Could a healthy Odell Beckham give Tua a chance?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Odell Beckham. See, we got to separate. We got to compartmentalize, as I like to say here on the show. Okay. If Odell Beckham wants to play ball, he can help anybody. Because some guy, said to me earlier in the show, he's not elite talent. I said, yes, he is, bro. He is far and above elite
I haven't
talent.
looked at Odell Beckham in 3 years.
No, I know, but he has elite speed and athleticism.
Does he
and
still?
all. Now.
Still?
Yeah. Well, when he can stay healthy and he can put it out there, but that's the problem, you can't trust him to stay healthy, and then you can't trust him to actually behave like a professional.
You putting the claim in?
No, I wouldn't. If I'm the dog, you're so dysfunctional. You want another dysfunctional person part of this?
You're bad. And I've been debating this. I've been debating this all week. And I'm not a person. Remember when Ross hired Chris Greer and then Brian Flores, and the press conference was the era of dysfunction is over?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Okay. Oh, I've been thinking about that press conference every day, my brother.
Yes, I've been thinking about that press conference this week. They acknowledged and admitted that there was an era of dysfunction for a while. Okay, that's fair. Admitting you have a problem is the first step. And they said this relationship will cure and solve the era of dysfunction. And technically it did for the first 2 seasons. We felt like the franchise was going in the right direction. What about this season? And I've been asking myself this. What about this season? It's bad. It's colossally bad. It's a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
There's no semblance. There's nothing that resembles
dysfunctional. It's dysfunctional.
But what makes it dysfunctional?
It's the definition of dysfunction.
What makes it dysfunctional?
It's dysfunctional because your coaches can't coach, your players can't play, you can't do anything consistent. Everything that you did last year, you're opposite now. You're committing all the errors, the penalties. There's a lack of discipline on the team. There's dysfunction in the way you handle the Deshaun Watson situation. Makes it all dysfunctional. The way you address the media as Flores the last couple of months, with the way you approach the Tua thing, completely dysfunctional. There has been nothing functional about the Miami Dolphins this season. Nothing.
I will give you the Watson thing. That was completely dysfunctional. Continues to be dysfunctional. But we know Flores is a cold-hearted, calculated individual, and he don't care. And if you feel like Tua is not the answer, why should you care?
Okay.
So how is that? While it doesn't create,
it's also dysfunctional.
I'm seriously like, because I've covered this franchise being dysfunctional, and it is bad. It's bad right now. It's bad.
Dude, we're kind of an embarrassment all over the league again. I mean, when people talk about the Dolphins, they talk about it like, what the hell is going on over there?
Yeah,
and
right.
That's because the word dysfunction comes up once again throughout all of this. So, yeah, I hate to say it. You think I want to hear that word? You think I want to see this team in that? No, hell no. Look, you want dysfunction? You go after OBJ to add to this is dysfunction. Dysfunction is keeping Albert Wilson on the roster. Dysfunction is counting on.
I asked about that today.
Dysfunction is counting on Preston Williams. Dysfunction is
watching about that today.
Dysfunction is watching the best hair on the team not play all the time. Ooh. Mac Hollins. That guy came out with a glorious haircut this week. All he does is make plays for your ass. He's a tough dude. He's a football player. You need functional. You need level-headed. You need something reliable. I get it. Mac Hollins will never have the kind of talent that OBJ has been blessed with, or maybe Devontae Parker coming out of Louisville. I understand he can explode like Jalen Waddle, but that mofo, all he ever does is make plays and is a tough player, and you can count on him. Why aren't you playing him?
We agree.
That's the function.
I failed you this week because I should ask. I did ask about Albert Wilson. We did ask about Preston Williams.
You failed me by not getting 3 of my jokes today.
Oh, I did.
3 of my jokes today. You missed out on 3 jokes today.
I did. Completely went over my head. One I thought was in poor taste. God rest the dead. But
I wasn't making fun of that. I was just saying I was just being accurate about Henry Ruggs. That's all I was doing.
Wow.
Am I not accurate? Did he not do that? I'm just saying. I was just pointing it out. So just,
Hey, cows are sacred to their culture, and we eat them. Just saying.
I like Chick-fil-A. What can I tell you?
Not cows. Yeah, no cows. Okay, you like chicken? Like, what is it?
No. Well, because I got.
You like that beef?
I got gout.
I've been with you with Eric, where you put down some beef.
Yeah, well, once every 2-3 weeks or something, I'll do that. But normally, it's Chick-fil-A for me, baby. That's all I can say.
So. All right, I got to get out of here because we're about.
All right, so what's the prediction, by the way, before I let you go?
This is the last game that I'm ever predicting them to win, 24-21. And honestly, if they don't,
I was going to give up. So I can't lay the 5.5.
No, I would never bet. If they lose this game, there will be fire and brimstone laid on this team for the next 2 weeks. I promise you that. Like I promise.
Yeah. No. The Dolphin Nation will lose their minds if they lose.
I'm going to be coming at this team like John Wick, like you lay a goose egg and you quit because that's the only way you could. I mean, Tyrod Taylor is a baller now. He's dominated the Dolphins.
So if they lose, you're shooting the Dolphins in the Continental. I got you.
Like John Wick.
You didn't pick up on that either. The hotel is the Continental.
Oh, I thought it was his old school car.
Christ, oh. God bless. Holy crap, this man doesn't pick up on anything.
0 for 4. 0 for 4. All right. Hold on. I need to know if your texters got all of your jokes. Like
I think a lot of them got my jokes.
They got to give me. They got to give me a ratio.
Be honest out there. Okay, there's over 400 people right now in the chat.
2 for
board,
4.
Right?
Were they 2 for 4? 4 for 4?
Send me on the 4 jokes. How many did you get out of the 4 jokes I said? Did you go 0 for 4 like Omar? 1 for 4, 2 for 4, 3 for 4, or did you go the whole cycle 4 for 4? I want to know how many.
I need to know. You let me know. You let me know.
PDK says 3 of 4. Got a 3 of 4. 3 of 4. I got 3. 4 for 4. 3 of 4. Caesar said 2 of 4. 3 of 4. 3 of 4. 2 of 4. 4 for 4. 4 for 4. 2 of 4. 0 for 4. Look, Darren Lee with you. 0 for 4. Although Darren goes, that's a bad segment. 0 for 4. Which now I know Darren Lee's lying because this was a great segment. Okay,
Oh,
this is an excellent segment.
I am really disappointed. I am 0 for 4 on every single joke. And but you know what it is? The last one, I totally forgot the hotel's name, the Continental. I thought you were talking about his old school car that they screwed up, and I love John Wick. Totally forgot that it
was a Chevelle, I think it is, if I'm correct. Was it a Chevelle?
I couldn't remember. But yeah, 0 for 4. God.
Yeah, most everybody was 3 for 4. There's some 4 for 4s.
I'm curious which one they missed.
Daddy Dean says 0 for 4. So he missed out on all 4. Okay. So it's pop culture references, man. You got to be, that's why I'm a talk show host, because I got to have all those kind of references to lean on. You know what I mean?
Can't believe you remember the name of the hotel. God dog, that was.
You know how many times I've watched that movie? I can watch John Wick over and over and over. I love John Wick, dude.
You don't have to think to watch that. You just watch him kill.
It's just fun watching him kick some ass.
Yeah.
It's fun watching him just live after falling like 8 stories down. It's just
think about it. He's got 2 of the best characters in movie history in recent years: The Matrix and now John Wick. And he's probably a horrible actor.
Well, wait a minute. I'm sorry, but you're leaving out Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, because that's one of the all-time characters right there. All-time stoner character of all. Besides Spicoli, he's probably next. So that's another one of his very famous characters right there.
So that means he can't be that bad of an actor.
Oh, no. Keanu Reeves is an excellent actor. All right, you be good. We'll catch up post-game.
We got to debate that one. It's good movies, great roles, kind of the same guy in every movie.
You're right, except for Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
He's like the Taken guy. It's
like a stoner guy. Yeah, right, exactly. Like
Liam. Yeah. All right, man.
All right, baby. Be good. That's Omar Kelly and our EJDconstruction.com Miami Dolphins report, and it's on fire.